Welcome to our Pittsburgh Sportsline special edition at the Meadows. I'm Al Levine, the talking machine. I got Smokin' Jim Frazier with me. And Smokin' Jim, what are you holding in your hand?
I tell you what, I got a great program for the event today.
Well, you know there's a lot of races here today at the Meadows, and then they got the Breeders' Cup after that. And we're looking for like the 8th race. It's called the Pink Out race. It's the 7th annual Pink Out, and it's sponsored by the MSOA, Meadows Standardbred Owners Association. So we're here for that. And I have my pink on the last day of the Pink Out race. So let's check it out. We're going to try to interview all the ladies that are racing, Smokin' Jim. I may have to let you loose and do a few interviews with those ladies.
It sounds good. I'm looking forward to it. Anytime we can empower women, I'd like to do that.
Sure. What's your saying that you tell us on every show about women? The good thing you say. You don't recall? Smokin' Jim, you always...
Anything a man can do, a woman can do better.
All right, and they're going to be at the racetrack. There's a race starting behind us. You may hear Roger Houston there up in the top there announcing this race. So we'll be back with you. We got plenty of interviews and fans, drivers, trainers, and hopefully Heather Wilder will be here for another interview with us.
And looking forward to that.
Thank you. And if you look right now, we may get you in the camera, Missy. Just wave. You look good in pink today. This is one of my favorite new friends at the track. Susie, it's always a pleasure to see you. You always have some type of outfit. I wore pink for the Pink Out race, the 8th race. You got a pink necklace, a pink hat. What are you doing here today on Halloween?
Well, we're celebrating Breast Cancer Awareness Month in honor of those that have gone and those that are still suffering. And also we have a horse racing today, Odin Blue Chip. He's in the 5th race.
Wow, you got all the information. I'm glad we didn't talk before.
Well, we never talk.
No, it's a pleasure. We got a beautiful day. The sun come out for us.
Yes, it did.
I took my jacket off, but it's a little chilly.
Well, it's okay. Don't forget that they're having a seminar for those interested in becoming horse owners. You
don't have to worry. I just told Smokin' Jim, since he's supposed to own that fractional portion of the USTA horse with the SummerSlam stable,
yes,
he's ready.
He's ready, and Tim Twaddle's still on the hunt, I understand.
Yes.
So he's a good trainer, but there will be that seminar. Those interested in the horse racing business, come on down the Meadows, 2 o'clock.
Well, by the time they see this, it'll already be too late.
Right.
But we got people coming out. I posted that up. So we'll see what happens. Smokin' Jim's excited. He can't wait to get a horse. He's been telling people for 2 months he has a horse. Guess what? Not yet. They may take us by a bus or van to the Harrisburg sale.
Yes, that would be nice. That's awesome to go there. A lot of interesting people there, and you can find a really nice horse.
Well, we've been there, except the prices are too high this year.
Yeah, they're a little steep, but that's the quality of the horses.
Well, I appreciate your expert opinion, and good luck with your horse. Tell me the horse's name again so we bring him good karma from Pittsburgh Sportsline.
That's Odin Blue Chip. He's in the 9 hole in the 5th race.
Is he a pacer or a trotter?
He's a pacer.
Let's go Odin Blue Chip.
Right. Thank you.
Thank you, Susie.
Great day.
You too. I can't believe Sindel's here, and we're right in front of one of my favorite horse, Bus Lane. What are you doing, buddy? I gave you 2 carrots. That's it. No interview for you today. But instead, we're going to interview Sindel. She come out here on the last day of Breast Cancer Awareness with the Meadows. We got a Pink Out race with 9 ladies driving horses today.
I know. I love it.
It'll be great. Definitely. You want to shout out to your friend that you told me where's she at?
All of my friends right now are back in there.
Okay, what about Tasha? You said.
Oh, Tasha, she's actually probably running around here fixing something. Tasha McCormick from the Meadows, yeah.
Right. She's my friend, too. This is too small of a world between you, me, and Smokin' Jim Frazier. We cover Pittsburgh and the surrounding area.
I feel like we know a lot of people. I happen to know Tasha just from doing all the ring girl events out here and the boxing and stuff, so that's how.
I know her from that and the Meadows. We've been out here about 5 times filming now.
I know. I was really excited to find out you guys were out here because it's a little bit closer for me, a lot easier to come, with the fact that I work all the time. So I was happy to be able to come out today.
I understand. Hey, you said you had something for me and Smokin' Jim. What is this?
I do. I actually have a breast cancer awareness magnet.
And that's mine?
Yep.
I can put it on my refrigerator?
Yep. Your refrigerator, your car, anywhere that's metal.
That didn't work.
No, I don't think so.
Right. No plate in my head, contrary to rumors. Well, Sindel, I want to thank you for coming out and doing this interview. Hey, you have something coming up. I heard you got a big contest out there.
I do. I'm actually running for Miss Pennsylvania American Beauty. I'm actually currently the Miss Pittsburgh American Beauty, and shortly I'll have my crown and sash. But
Yeah, we missed that, especially with a formal dress, too.
yeah, I'll be coming back hopefully for that. That's November 20th, and that's in Allentown at the Renaissance in Allentown.
Well, good luck to you as always, and thanks for being on Pittsburgh Sportsline.
Thanks, Alan. I missed you guys so much, so I had to come back and visit.
Thank you. I've never seen you in a tutu, though.
I'm Missy Rothfuss. I'm the outrider at the Meadows.
We've had people explain it. Wendy Ross is one of the best. She explained it. Do you want to explain what you do today instead of looking cute? And tell us the name of your horse.
I'm on Salem. Me and Salem have been out here 15 years. We are here to help the bad actors, chase the loose horses if there's an accident. We turn horses. We help fix equipment. We do all kinds of things.
I've seen that. And you're in great shape to do it because you do save people that are in accidents, and you run down these horses and grab them.
Yeah, it's you have to have a good horse. Everybody thinks that it's so easy to do. It makes it look easy, but you have to have a good horse. And finding a horse that'll do this is hard.
I believe it. How old is Salem?
He's 18.
Salem, what do you have to say for yourself? Oh, he wants to eat it. No carrots for you. You got to do work. And he does look pretty in pink, as you do.
Thank you.
Missy, I want to thank you for this great interview on Pittsburgh Sportsline. And you know we'll be posting this up in a week or so.
Super. Can't wait to see it.
And I need a picture with you. So, Smokin' Jim, we're done with this interview. I'm tired of hanging around here. Let's get a photo, please. Ran into this driver trainer who I know back from the 80s. She was only 10 years old back then.
Yeah, right. Thank you.
Introduce yourself.
My name is Sharon Danella.
She's been driving and training for years, and right now she's on the injured reserve list. We understand that because we have a sports show. Tell them what happened to you.
I had a torn rotator cuff, and they did surgery on it 4 weeks ago.
Okay, so you won't be in the pink out race today.
No, I won't, but I'm here to support it.
I see that. You look pretty in pink there.
Yes, I did. This is what they gave us last year, and I had to wear it and support the racing and the MSOA and everybody that's here.
And we're all about that, too. We appreciate the MSOA, USTA, and the Meadows Racetrack and Casino for having us here to do another show. So I'm honored to be able to interview you. Now, what got you into the horse racing?
First thing I did, this goes way back.
That's all right. Don't tell us the year.
When I got out of school, I got a job, and the first thing I did was buy a horse. Just happened to be a riding horse, and I got into jumpers. And then from that, I went to the thoroughbreds. And then I had a job right here local, and somebody had a standardbred that they couldn't get to the races, and I bought it, and it all snowballed from there. And
you're kidding. So from one horse that somebody couldn't get to the track, you got this horse racing? What was its name? I know you got to remember.
I do. Her name was Sister Bear.
Sister Bear.
Yes, that was her name.
That is an awesome story.
You were too young to remember her, probably.
Okay. Maybe. You just never know, but I've enjoyed the races. We even raced against each other at times. I had quarter claimers in the mid-'80s.
Yes. Yeah, the quarter claimers were real popular here, you know.
Yeah, but they only...
A lot of people in the business.
Yeah, and they only raced for a $600 purse when I was in.
It might have been $1,200.
No.
600?
Yeah.
Okay.
83?
Maybe.
It was a little different there.
Yeah.
Now, do you have a couple horses you could tell us about right now? Because we're trying to promote about the USTA fractional ownership and how you can own horses, train them, drive them, and not even do that too.
I have one racing today who's in the sixth race.
Okay.
And he's a trotter, and he's one that I went and bought and rehabbed and got him back to the races. And then I have a 3-year-old that we bought as a yearling and got her to the races. The one we're really excited about is I had a mare that bought at an auction, broke down, came back. She got sore, came back. We finally bred her, and she had a baby, and the baby made it to the races. And she raced in a stakes race twice this year, so
that is awesome. I was telling Smokin' Jim, you can name your own horse if you buy it as a yearling, not when it's raced.
You have to, before it races, you can change the name and name it.
And what's the name of your horse that you're talking about, the baby?
Her name is She Loves You More. She Loves You More, because she had a full sister this year, was born. And since she was so nice and she's very loving and not angry, and horses have personalities just like people. Sure. I said we're going to stick with the love name, so we came up with She Loves You Too, TWO. So
We're going to have to watch for the She Loves You stable.
yes, that's it.
Well, thanks, Sharon. I appreciate it. Good luck today. And with your new horse. And I can't mention this guy's name, but he takes some of the greatest photos with standard breds. And he took one that's super of Smoking Jim Frazier in a match race. He barely beat me. Thanks, Chris. Hey, Smoking Jim, we made it back to the paddock area. Now you know what this is.
I sure do, and I tell you what, I'm excited about the 8 or 9 women that we'll be interviewing.
I just got the latest update. It's only going to be 8 drivers on the pink out. So we're going to try to get the ladies here and any other drivers or trainers that are around to get some interviews.
And I tell you what, it's great. This is the last day of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and couldn't be more excited, Al Levine, Talking Machine.
I got my pink, and Sindel gave you something pink, didn't she?
Yes, she did. Yes, she did. If I can pull it out of my pocket.
All that money, Smoking Jim.
Yes, she did. Some magnets, and this is outstanding, and we're going to give it to as many lady drivers as we have the opportunity to give it to. So.
And Heather Wilder will be coming up in a second or two with some guests, and we'll get her to do a quick interview.
Yes, we will. Excited about it. Great day. I tell you what, the weather is great for the horses to race. They're not going to get tired in this kind of weather.
No, not at all. And I'm not wearing that long sleeve thermal underwear like you, buddy. I'm ready to go to shorts. It's a little cold in the 50s, but no breeze right here, brother.
I got a pink T-shirt on.
Heather, this is a great day. I wore my pink. You know, I'm a huge supporter of breast cancer and cancer in general. So we're honored to be here for this great show. We got the Meadows Standardbred Owners Association. We have United States Trotting Association and the Meadows Casino, Racetrack and Casino, and I want to thank them. See, I misspoke, and we're letting that roll.
I do that all the
I tried
time,
to beat you to it. So I know you're very busy, so I'll try to keep this short.
Oh, no, not busy today. It's a great day.
Sarcasm goes well. Everybody knows the Talking Machine's very sarcastic, so I accept that. What's going on right now? What do you got coming up for me?
Oh, the lady drivers. I'm always so excited to have them in here. I love this group of girls. They do such a good job. They do the things that I wish I could do, and they're out here to promote such a wonderful cause. They come back year in and year out to really help out with the local breast cancer charities, and I'm so proud and so honored that they're here with us today.
Well, you know what? We already had you talk enough. You do a lot of great PR, and we haven't had any errors or mistakes, so
well, good.
Bring my first victim up here.
Okay, I'll introduce you to Tabby Canar. She's one of the farthest traveling. She's from Indiana. She also races in Minnesota. She's done some Minnesota stuff and everything else. So come over here, take my spot, babe. And then you'll have lots of other wonderful ladies.
You know what? You took the most difficult question that I ask is, what's your name?
No, my name is Tabitha Canar.
Well, you know what? Thanks for traveling this distance for a great event like this. Have you done this before?
Yes, this is my 3rd year here.
3rd year. Well, congratulations coming back to our neighborhood. How long have you been driving?
Ooh, close to 10 years, I would say.
No way. Would you start when you're 12?
I look really nice, I know, but I'm old.
Okay. Well, I try to never ask women their age, but since you said 3 years old, I know you're older than 16. So.
Never telling you, so okay.
And what's the name of the horse that you'll be driving?
I'm driving Myology, which the children that are part of this horse, they like to call him Urology.
Urology. Now that's cute. How old of a horse?
I'm not really sure his age, actually.
That's okay. I always ask a hard question or two, but you know it's a trotter.
He's a classy trotter, is what I know.
Well, that's great. Have you ever driven him before?
No, I have not.
Well, this is a catch drive, right? And you're hopping right on and going for the win.
Yes, I always go for the win. So.
Do you? I like your attitude. Yeah. And you're not from Pittsburgh. You know, we're all about the winning. There's some ugly Steeler fans, but I'm not one of those. I respect wherever you're from. And if you like the Colts, then I'm okay with that.
I'm not going to tell you my team, but it's not the Colts.
Oh, those Cowboys. So.
Bears.
No, the Bears. I always like the Chicago Bears.
Yes, the Bears.
The Bears. Well, thank you very much for doing this interview.
Thank you.
Hopefully it wasn't too difficult, not like the race.
You stumped me.
Okay. It's a winner. Watch her in the 8th race.
Thank you.
Can you introduce yourself?
I'm Sabrina Clevenger.
And are you from this area, Sabrina?
I'm actually from Western Canada, but I'm racing at Hoosier Park right now.
That is awesome. So you traveled all the way here for Pink Out. Have you been in the race before?
I did it last year, and then I did it a few years prior when I was racing out here.
Oh, that's awesome. Are you from here originally or not?
No, I'm from Western Canada.
Where at?
Alberta.
I know Alberta.
Yeah.
I haven't been there.
Yeah, it's nice. You should go.
Now, do you train horses also?
I do, yeah.
How'd I guess?
Good guess.
And you've been doing this for a couple years?
Yeah, I've been training since I was 18, and I've been driving since I was 21. So, yeah.
And you love it?
I love it, yeah.
Did you grow up in your family doing this?
I did. I'm actually third generation female horse person. My grandmother drove, and my aunt drove, and I drive.
Get out. All the women were drivers. What about your dad?
My dad drives. All my uncles drive. Yeah.
So it's in your blood. And this is what we're trying to promote. Smokin' Jim Frazier didn't even know what a horse race was until a few years ago. He's my co-host, and he's going to own a part of the United States Trotting Association, 2%. He's going to the meeting today, so he'll find out more details. We can't seem to find reasonably priced horses. This year it's a seller's market. So he's been telling everybody, because some people are naive, that he owns a horse. Then they go, what are you going to name it? And tell them you can't. Unless it's a new one never raced.
Right. You can only name babies, and unless, or like you say, unless they haven't raced. But if you buy a racehorse, you're stuck with what they're named already.
Well, thank you for clarifying that again for him. I try to do it each show, but we do have fun in the horse business. Now, what horse are you driving today?
I'm driving the rail horse, Jeremiah Trotter.
And what's the odds?
12-1. Not looking good, but I'm going to do what I can.
Well, if anybody can do it, just after talking to you for a couple minutes, I believe in you.
All right. Thank you.
Good luck to you, and I don't care where you're from. Good luck.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, Heather's bringing a lot of ladies over here. I don't know who you are. Could you tell us your name?
My name's Mary Burkhold. I'm from Columbus, Ohio.
Oh, that's closer than the other ladies. We're getting closer to Pittsburgh now. Now, have you raced before in this Pink Out?
Not here at the Meadows. I raced at Northfield at their race. And
I've been to Northfield.
Okay, well, me too.
That half-mile track?
It's a half-mile track, and it's home of the Flying Turns.
Yes, it is. I've been there in the rain, and a lot of mutters are there. Some struggle around those tight turns.
Yes, they do.
Well, you have a little more fun here. It's not raining. The weather seems nice. And how long have you been driving?
Since, I want to say 2008.
That's great. Is this in your family that you've done it, or you just started this as a hobby?
My family has had racehorses for several years and a couple of generations, but I retired from the police department in Gainesville, Florida, and was looking for something to do, and this seemed like a lot of fun.
Tell me your name, because I think I forgot to ask.
Mary Burkhold.
Okay, I did ask. I remember, Mary. Now, that's awesome to be a police officer, now a driver. Do you train horses at all?
I do. I have 5 of them over in Hilliard Fairgrounds right outside of Columbus right now.
Okay.
And I have several more down in Florida waiting on me.
Or are you busy for being retired? Mary, I want to thank you for coming here for Pink Out. And what horse are you driving?
Can't
remember. I always stump.
Gambler Springs.
Wow. Tabby helped out. She knows she can read the program. You know what? These women are on their A game. Mary, it was a pleasure. Thanks for putting up with me, and you have a great time. Good luck.
Thank you.
You know what? I heard so much PR work from Heather Wilder of the MSOA about you. Can you please tell me your name?
Terry Milhone.
Terry Milhone. It's a pleasure. Now, I heard you won last year's Pink Out, and you're wearing a nice pink little...
Pink.
I know. A little brighter than mine.
Yes, it is, yeah.
Now, you won last year on what horse? Do you remember?
Woodruff.
Woodruff. Yes. That's great. Have you won before on a Pink Out or raced before with a Pink Out here?
Yes. No, yes.
Not at the Meadows?
Yes, I did. But
so you're a couple time winner. Yeah. These other
I didn't win. I had the 9 hole. Yeah.
I know, the dreaded 9 hole. When I owned horses, you know what? We didn't care. We just went for it. Sometimes we got parked out. Other times we made the front end, and that was it.
Yes, yeah.
And what horse are you on?
Investor.
Investor.
Yes.
Have you ever driven him before?
No.
Okay, so it'll be your first time up. Do you train horses?
Yes.
How many horses do you have?
2.
Well, that sounds good. Definitely.
In fact, I have a Payson filly racing here Monday.
Really?
Yes.
Well, this keeps you busy. No doubt. Well, good luck today. Maybe you'll get back-to-back.
I hope so. I hope so.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you. What's your name?
Rosie Weaver.
Rosie Weaver. Now, where are you from?
Ohio. I'm from Cleveland.
Well, normally Pittsburgh people are upset about Cleveland, but I actually feel bad for you because they stole your team and gave you a bad team. So I don't even know if you're a football fan, but we're a sports show. Let's talk horse racing, okay?
Okay, good idea.
Now,
I don't know anything about sports.
excellent, because this is a sport to me, and you know the greatest athletes that I recognize are not the drivers, they're the horses.
Oh, absolutely.
Do you train?
Yes, I do.
How big's your stable?
7 horses.
Do you have a name of it?
No, just Rosie Weaver Stable.
Rosie Weaver Stable. It has a nice ring to it. And did you say you were at this pink out before or not?
Not at the Meadows. I drove at Northfield Park a couple weeks ago.
How'd you do?
Finished 6th, but had the 8 hole, so did okay.
We're talking that 8 and 9 hole. Come on, man. Like when I had horses, we used to like that inside. We had some front runners that really liked to get to the front end and a couple closers, so it didn't matter.
Yeah, I did okay. I mean, I had the 8 hole, so my horse did what he could, and I finished 6th, and I was happy just to get the opportunity to drive in the race.
Well, it's an honor to interview. What's your horse today?
Southwind Voltage.
Okay, and tell me the post position.
4 hole.
I like it. So you got a chance. What's the odds that they say?
I think it's 20-1. So.
Okay, we'll take that back. If you don't gamble, don't start gambling. She looks like a nice, honest woman here. She's not. This race will already be over once they show this on TV. And where are you going to go next? Do you race at the Meadows often or mostly in Ohio?
Mostly at Northfield Park. I have 2 trotting fillies that race off and on here, but mostly at Northfield Park.
Do you have anybody racing today?
No, I don't.
Well, then you have a relaxing day, and good luck to you and the pink out.
All right, thank you.
You know what? It's so nice to meet people out at the track who I'm friends with now. She must have seen my show or talked to Heather Wilder. So will you introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Dana Mock, and I'm a trainer at the Meadows. We have a horse today racing named Just Hang Out. He's in the 12th, and I've grown up in this business, so it's...
No. Are your parents... Were they drivers, trainers?
Nope. My dad has been an owner for 30-some years, so it was always his hobby. And he said the worst thing for me was to get in this business, and now I'm addicted.
Well, I'll just tell you this much. It's a fun business. I owned horses a long time ago myself, and we're out here smoking Jim's trying to get that 2% fractional USTA horse and the SummerSlam stable. They're going to have a meeting at 2 o'clock. He'll find out more about it. And he'll even get a free lunch, which he's happy about that.
Which is actually funny you mentioned that because me and my fiance Spencer Carrig are part of the seminar today, so we will be over there as well.
You're going to be talking again.
Yes.
And I
talking for me today.
I thought you didn't even like interviews, and you ran with the first thing on who you are.
I guess you could say I ran with it.
You did run. You're like Le'Veon Bell.
You want to hire me?
Yeah, we'll hire you. No doubt about it. You could talk. Now, how many horses do you have in your stable?
We have about 12 combined up there right now.
Is it 11 or is it 12?
No, it's 12. I think we have enough.
I always
coming,
like
though.
yes or no. Well, if you have one coming, we'll deal with that another time, Dana. But thanks for the great interview.
No problem.
And good luck. When's your race?
We're in the 12th.
12th race?
Yep.
What post position?
The 2.
And what's the name of the horse?
Just Hang Out.
Just Hang Out. By the time they see this, they'll know whether you were a winner or maybe you had it up the track a little.
I hope a winner.
I could tell. We got another winner on Pittsburgh Sports Line. Thanks,
Thank
Dana.
you. Thanks, guys.
All right, I have somebody that will not talk, so I'm just going to ask her name.
Maria Fay.
And what are you doing here?
My horse, Gambler Springs, is in the 8th race for the Pink Out race.
So that's why you're here. Do you train horses?
I do. I've been doing it since I was 18.
Oh, about 10 years ago.
Yeah, I wish.
Now, what's the name of your stable?
Well, Fay Racing Stable, or Bill Fay is my husband, and
I know him over the years, and I've met him in the past. He's one of the greatest drivers out here, and he's won many big races over the years. So I always enjoy watching him race.
he prefers to just train now unless he gets up behind, a horse that's been giving us problems. But he prefers to.
Well, I'm going back to the 80s where I think about that. He had some great times.
80s and 90s were his best years.
See, and that's where I'm stuck at.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so I appreciate that, and it's nice that you're helping out with the pink out by having one of your horses in that race.
He was there last year, too. He finished second last year with Tabby driving, and he was
that Tabby's the best. You know that. She helped some of the ladies with their horses in the program because I asked them questions they couldn't answer.
Well, this year we were supposed to have Devin Miller, but she couldn't make it. So Mary Burkhold stepped up to the plate, and, she'll drive them today.
Well, she's good, too. I heard she won last year.
I have never met her till today, so
Okay.
we'll see what happens.
Well, thank you for being on here, and you did great for this interview. What do you think, Smoking Jim Frazier? He knows.
Thanks for having me.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Thanks, Heather Wilder. We got another person here. I heard she's a driver trainer, but I don't know her name. What's your name?
Julie Allison.
Julie. Well, thanks for being on our Pittsburgh Sportsline TV show. And I have another question. What's the name of your horse?
Investor.
I just heard a lady's going to be driving Investor. Who is that?
Terry Milhone.
Yeah, I just met her. Did you? Yeah. I said she's going to win.
I hope so.
And do you have any other horses that you train?
Just one other one, High Beam Rusty N. He's a pacer.
Well, I like the Pacers. I'm more partial to those Pacers.
I like him too. I'm pretty partial to him.
How old is he?
He's 9.
And how old's Investor?
12.
Boy, you only got a couple years to go.
Yeah, they're both senior citizens.
Well, that's pretty good. How long have you been doing this?
About 6 years.
Well, this is what we're trying to promote, that people are shy, can still own, drive, or train horses, and horse ownership is good. Smoking Jim's trying to get that 2% USTA horse, but it's a seller's market, so it's too expensive right now. So I wish you best of luck. It was a pleasure meeting you.
It was nice meeting you too. Thanks.
Could you please tell me your name?
My name is Stephanie Hubner.
And you're going to be in a race today, I heard? Pink out race?
Yes, I am. I'm driving the 8 horse, who is AJ Nico Dioro.
You're kidding. Have you ever raced on this horse before or driven him?
No, I just met her a few minutes ago.
Well, that's good. So are you a catch driver?
I guess today I am. Normally I just drive my own horses.
That's why I'm asking this. See, I ask these difficult questions. Now, you have a couple horses?
Yeah, I train. 3 are in training right now, but just one is racing.
Well, that happens. This is about the business. If you're interested in horses, we're going to a meeting at 2 o'clock. We're going to find out how Smoking Jim's going to own that fractional part of 2% of a USTA horse. He's an NFL scout, so he knows nothing about this.
Cool.
Yeah. See, and he's under stress because I got him working on the camera today.
Well, it's good for everybody to learn something new.
Yeah, and I'm just learning about people today. Now, where are you based out of?
I train in Marysville, Ohio, which is really close to Delaware or Columbus.
Yeah, well, we know Delaware. At least I do. Don't ask Smoking Jim where Delaware is. He's heard about there's a little brown jug there. He doesn't know about that.
Oh, it's a good time. You should go.
I've been there, and it's awesome, and Roger Houston calls the races, and that's fantastic. The legendary voice of the Meadows.
Yeah, he's pretty awesome.
And maybe we'll hear him shout out your name.
Hopefully.
Well, good luck to you. And thanks again.
Thank you.
Good luck in all you do.
Thanks. Thank you.
Heather Wilder just gave me the scoop on you. Now, I tried to get you on about 2 weeks ago. Tell them your name.
I'm Donnell Mock.
Donnell, I appreciate you taking the time. We'll just move a little so you can get a better shot of the track. Now, I heard you just graduated from college.
I'm graduating soon. I'm currently a senior at Youngstown State University.
Youngstown State. Smoking Jim knows a lot of people that have played football up there, so he loves that.
Oh, yeah, we're a big football place.
No doubt, just like we are here. It's all in the water around this area. Now, you're working with Heather and you want to be in this business? Are you crazy?
No, I'm her PR assistant, and I'm going to school for marketing. I want to help promote the sport. I love the sport. I've been in it since I was born. My family's been in it. My sister.
What stable is it?
The Mock Racing Stable. Mock and K-Rig now.
You got to be kidding me. We had my Facebook friend Dana here on the show.
Oh, yeah, that's my sister. She's the older.
Is she?
Yeah, I'm the young one.
Yeah, but you're taller.
Yeah.
She's small. No, I appreciate you coming on. So what are you looking to do? PR and marketing?
Yeah, I want to do basically what Heather does for a track in PA. I mean, I love the Meadows, but I would never take Heather's job, obviously. So
I don't know if you could. You know,
Oh, no,
she got some long roots here.
She does a really good job here, so I've learned a lot from her.
Definitely. Well, I hope you learned a little bit about us because I'm Al Levine, the talking machine. You know, we brand our stuff with Pittsburgh Sportsline. We're honored to be out at the track. I mean, look, it's a great day.
Oh, yeah.
We have good karma, so it's not going to rain today. We've had the sun come out. I'm wearing my pink. You got your pink, just a different type of pink.
Yeah, I like the hot pink. I wanted to stand out.
You are outstanding. So good luck today and all you do and with your new career down the road. Keep learning from Heather.
All right, thank you so much.
You take care.
You too.
Hey, Smoking Jim, I know you don't see this angle before. It's a rare angle for our fans. Wow. Check this out. You already did it. You beat me in that match race. My man Mike Wilder kept pulling me outside 10 wide. So we're doing this. This is the pink out race. Hope you appreciate it. I don't have a close-up on it, but they're just starting out right now. And I'm not like Roger Houston there, but they're often trotting. What do you think of the view, Smoking Jim?
It's a great view. I tell you what, Al Levine, the talking machine. There's some space in between some of those horses out there.
You'll have to learn about the trotters. Sometimes they go off stride and they fall back.
Any pacers out there?
No, they only race trotters and trotters, buddy. Trotters against trotters. You can hear Roger Houston in the background and the heating unit kicking on the heat in there.
And I'm sure one of the women drivers that you interview will win this race.
Well, we only missed like one, I think, so maybe two. Here they come right at us, Smoking Jim on the backside. Number 3 is winning with 5. Look at number 6 coming up on the outside, Smoking Jim. If you could only read a program, buddy. Who's that number 3?
Number 3 is Tough Call.
Okay, who was number 5?
Number 5 is Investor.
Uh-oh, we talked about it. Who's the lady on there?
Lady on there is Terry Milcan.
Nice. Look at this finish, buddy. I wish we could get a closer up. It's tough. They're right in front of the grandstand. Let's listen.
That got to be close at the end.
That was pretty close. I couldn't hear who he said won.
Sound like Tough Call.
Then it was Tough Call. And that was the pink out race. Glad we could show it for Pittsburgh Sportsline.
And whatever a man can do, a woman can do better.
That's what you've been saying, Smoking Jim, and they just raced pretty hard here. Smoking Jim Frazier, what a great day at the races. The rain held off. It only was cloudy. Just a nice day.
I tell you what, it was a beautiful day. People came out, and I tell you what, anytime we get an opportunity to not only empower women, but bring attention to a great cause.
Yeah, breast cancer awareness. It was a great day. 8 women drivers there. Of course, one of them won that was on our show. So hopefully that film turned out. I just had a lot of fun. You can hear Roger Houston, the voice. What a race.
Wow, look like Mike. Iron Mike Wilder.
You know what? Mike Wilder just won his 2nd race to keep his streak alive. That's Heather Wilder's husband. He's a racing machine out there. We appreciate it. Thanks for watching our special edition, Halloween edition at the Meadows. We'll be back again, and thanks to the United States Trotting Association, the Meadows Standardbred Owner Association, and the Meadows Racetrack and Casino for having us here for another great day of racing. Smoking Jim, this is Al Levine, the Talking Machine, signing off.